Yes, boys. Right now, you're locked into the top 4 podcast, arguably the best football podcast in the world. That's not our official slogan. I just like to add that in. But yes, boys. Right, we're going to jump straight in. It's been a big day for. I was going to say it's been a big day for Man United, but it's been a big day for 2 presenters, 2 hosts of the podcast. It could be a big season for Man United. Basically signed VARANE from Real Madrid. I just said VARANE because I've forgotten his first name.
Rafael.
Rafael. Real Madrid.
That's like when you bump into
French
someone in
international.
town and you can't remember their name at all. So
Oh,
you're
yes,
like, all right, all right,
Call him by
bro.
their second name, like.
Yes, mate. How's it going?
It's like Nave calls me Tez, but he don't even know my name's James.
Is it James? I've literally been calling Tez this whole time.
But yeah, go on. What do we think then? So, how much is it for?
50 million.
50 million.
50
That's
euros.
euros.
Oh, so it'd be
that's
about 40
million
yeah.
pounds.
No, it's 30. I'm reading here. Obviously, hasn't been actually published yet, the fee, but 34 million pounds plus add-ons. So I think it will get to about the 40, maybe 45 with all the add-ons included. I know he's on his last year of contract, but there's not many better centre-backs you can sign, is there?
Hey, if you told me right at the start or the end of last season, right, this summer, you're going to sign Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane for £115 million combined. Thanks for coming. Like, yeah, take the money. Thanks for coming.
We love to slag off the Glazers. Trust me, we do. But
yeah.
they actually do it all right here. It's making it hard to be Glazers out. But
I can see that coming a mile off though. When there was all protests and stuff, I think we said on years, like, now the summer they're going to go out and buy.
It's no coincidence that they just released new kit, and obviously they're splashing some cash to get people to buy the kit. Obviously, Sancho on the back. I know some people might buy a United top with Sancho on the back, Jack.
Yeah, boy, in the bag, pre-ordered.
I think we were dying need of a centre back. Lindelof, he hasn't got the physicality, has he, for the Premier League? And if you ask most United fans, ask them what centre back you'd like at the start of the transfer window, I think Varane would be number 1, but none of us would believe that we're getting him.
Yeah. What do you two think as well, non-neutrals, but
Oh yeah, it's a huge signing. Won the Champions League, won the league. In terms of, I think you're right in a way. I think 50 million. I feel like obviously he's got a year left, but if you let it run out, I think you got PSG, the king of the free transfers, or someone,
PSG would be
something like that coming in for it. So you've paid a bit more now, but I don't know. I think if you got him on a free, you would have probably had to pay even more on wages, even though I bet he's on good wages now. So, yeah, and it's got to be done. The interesting thing for me is, and I know I'm going in without hearing Nate's views, but all I'm going to say is, and then I'm going to pass it on to Nate is it going to change your actual league position? I don't know.
It's true.
Nate, what's your view? Let's hear Nate's view. Let's hear Liverpool, the neutral Liverpool.
I think it's terrible. No, I'm joking. It's no, it is a good signing. Like, obviously they're gonna need. He's how many trophies has he won with Real Madrid? They need like someone who's who's got quite a bit of a nice sort of trophy cabinet going on. I think over there because at the moment they're not really losing to like 7th place teams in La Liga in a Europa League final. I think like if they have someone like Varane who can actually stop someone from scoring, they might be all right. So, I can see the boys shaking their heads.
You're such a shit house, man. It's unbelievable.
Look, it's a good signing, but I reckon you'll still come third next season, personally.
See, the thing is, right, we should, now I'm so used, right, to being a United fan, apart from Bruno, getting hyped up about these potential signings and then getting let down. Like, I don't know how you feel about Pasha. I remember 2 or 3 years ago, like we weren't making any big signings. So I mean, like Dan James was our biggest signing in like 2 years when he signed. So I think now, honestly, we should be challenging this season, dependent on, right? Obviously, we get this is for another episode, but if Pogba stays or not, I think it's all right on that. If he does go, then we have to replace him. And if he does stay, I reckon we should be challenging or at least winning something this season with the signings we made already.
You get a nice Carabao Cup, like maybe.
I'll take it, bro.
I'll take that.
I'll take it. Not a problem.
It's the experience, isn't it? I think he's been in like, I'm sure I read 14 finals, won like everyone. Champions League, what, four times?
World Cup winner.
World Cup. And I think it's that experience he's going to bring to the back line. I think still needs CDM, etc. But I think on paper, obviously Maguire and Shaw have come out of the woodwork. We've spoken about that enough this summer. But on paper, there's not many better back lines than that. As Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Obviously, it depends how fast he takes the Premier League, because it is completely different. But it's just a huge signing. I remember Alex Ferguson tried to sign him ages ago.
2011. It was 10 years ago when he was 18.
And when we got linked to him, I was thinking, stinks of a Sergio Ramos. You know, I think about going to Man U. Lots of hype then comes, and then bam, Real Madrid offered them a big, contract then, and then he stays. I think United have done well, but also the league is a mess, isn't it? Real Madrid, Barca, we don't need to go into it too much. They just need people off the books, really. And Varane was probably saying, "Look, pay me this," and they were like, "We literally can't."
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. Real excited.
I'm excited too. I'm just scared that either of them, and I say that the other person being Sancho, that they're going to flop like a certain Thiago Alcantara. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a real test when you come to the Premier League, and even people that's done really well in the Bundesliga have come over and failed. So, I mean, I'm hoping that they are. But like you said, sliding.
I feel like I'm at fucking Wimbledon watching it come back and forth, like getting a neck ache over it.
This is literally all in his mind. All in his mind. Living rent free in your head, Liverpool is.
So realistically, though, like, is it actually going to improve your position in the league? I feel like what it will do is maybe add like some winning mentality. You might win a trophy now, but and it's nothing based on Man United. It's just more how far ahead City were.
I think that I can't see us winning the league this season. I think we need to sign a class CDM. But also, I feel like it would improve our league position just because Chelsea are going to be so much better. Liverpool are going to be back up there. So I feel like other people have improved as much. I still think depth will come into it. When you come up with depth against Chelsea, City, etc., those latter stages of the league, I still think they'll carry them through, which we're still lacking. But I think in the actual one-to-one matches, maybe in the knockout cup matches, it will be a huge boost in that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, for me, he's got kind of like the same. I don't know. I think he's got an aura, man. Like, I don't know whether I think this signing is a statement. It's a big statement signing, because we were linked to him a couple of months ago, and then it dropped off again. But I don't know, man. I think this is just like putting it in all the other teams' faces, being like, right, we're going to try and turn up. I say try because we probably won't win the league, but we're going to try and turn up this season. But I think the partnership with Maguire will. Because again, on paper, like Pash said, we've got a decent team now, but I think that partnership is going to be very important, I think, for us. If it works, then I think it will improve our final stand in the league. Again, should be challenging. If it doesn't work, then, well, back to what we used to.
Maguire needs to get a French dictionary ASAP, doesn't he, and start learning that lingo so they can, make a good bond. But yeah, we'll see.
Thanks for listening to VARguably the best football podcast. Now, don't forget to follow us and like us on all social media platforms to keep up to date with the latest football news.